I put my heart in this box. They be like, y'all need to stop it. We swipe a coin and they rock. These promoters is shots and they partners. It's gonna be hard trying to stop it. Speaking for the fans when I say they offending me. But really, y'all part of the problem. Blind about how you don't see the real enemy. You motherfuckers be tempting me. Don't like your energy. You think you pimping me. If I vote for 500 centuries, no penitentiary. I'm smoking plenty weed. I don't need no sympathy. Earl Spin versus Crawford gon' be all the time. Regardless of who win or lose, that's still gon' be in the Hall of Fame. So I ain't even in my feelings. Regardless of the rain, I'm chillin'. Dumb to the pain, no feeling. Can't do the same dope feeling. But good, but I ain't no feeling. Lost my top, so it ain't no ceiling. Round with the tank, fight, I'm not feeling. Cause we already know this tank gon' kill him. I wanna see tank versus different hang. Even Frank Moore, with a boxing core. Boxing is not a sport that we can afford. Cause we know that rich people ride the board, this I cannot ignore. I never been shot before. The pain is burning inside. My people died, it's just like 100 who shot a bull. Damn, I put my heart in this box. They be like, y'all need to stop it. We swipe our card and they rob us. These promoters is shots and they partners. It's gonna be hard trying to stop us. Speaking for the fans when I say they offending me. Really, y'all part of the problem. Blinded by how you don't see the real enemy.
What it do, what it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man. Had to do it. Kurt Skoby, man. Kurt Skoby. Straight up out of California right now. He's training in New York. Had to do my research. By the way, big shout out to Supporter of Boxing. Shout out to you, pimpin', man. Much appreciation. I truly appreciate the support. I really do, bro. I really do. Shout out to you. I wish you nothing but the best. You know your shit, too. Supporter of Boxing, boy, he be keeping me up, boy. He be on it. He be keeping me up. I be thinking I know this sweet sauce. Supporter of Boxing know that sauce. No. Real boxing fan. Real boxing fan. And it's a lot of motherfuckers that listen to me. I can tell you really boxing fan and you really know boxing, bro. He really follow this shit. And I appreciate the support. I appreciate all the support of those who fuck with me, bro. Much appreciation. He done told me 3-4 times, and I see why. Yeah, I see why. I see why. Kurt Skoby is different. Kurt Skoby was something I was not prepared for. I was not prepared to see what I saw. My eyes was not prepared. I was not prepared. And I went farther. I went into his whole story. I just, before I get to that though, real quick, listen, to those that rock with me, listen, man. I've received everything except a death threat. People have went crazy over this video I dropped about David Lucas, the comedian, when he was in front of an all-white crowd, and it was a black dude heckling him, and he said, "You know what? This is why." And he said something about, basically you embarrassing me in front of all my white supporters. And this is why you can't do nothing with black folks. And this is why George Floyd got shot. Got choked out. And he was like, I wouldn't have choked him. I would have shot that motherfucker. And he didn't say shot that motherfucker. He said shot that N-word in front of white folks. And they cheered and they went crazy. And his whole audience white. And so I done that video. I was not expecting the outrage and the backlash that I got. Oh my God. It's just, that's the thing about America, and that's the thing that technology has done. People can hide their racist opinions behind that laptop. It'd be the same motherfucker that smile in your face on the job. It'd be the same motherfucker that smile at you in the grocery store. Or not even smile. It just, the hate is real, bro. The hate is real. Yeah, we suffer from self-hate, and we got a lot of problems in our own community. I get all that, bro. But I don't give a fuck about black people dying every day. I don't give a fuck about that shit. They laughed at it. They laughed at George Floyd getting choked. I'm just telling you, bro. Non-black, it ain't just white folks. It wasn't just white folks. That's why I said, bro, I understand the structure of this country. I know that most non-blacks don't fuck with us. That is a fact. You know, I speak the way I speak about Mexicans because I live around it. I know how you motherfuckers are. Listen, it's some good, of course. And my best friend in prison of 5 years out of all the dudes I met, my best friend was Edgar Carrasco. SA out of East Dallas. And we ate together in front of all the Mexicans and black. And I was ready to go to war with him. That was my homie. So it ain't nothing against Mexico. I get it. But most don't fuck with us. Most don't fuck with us. Just like most Asians don't fuck with us, bro. They don't fuck with us, bro. They don't give a fuck about no death or no fucking black man. And I'm just telling you, black people, that's why I speak the way I speak. They will use hip hop. They will use drugs, the same shit that they bring over here. They will use fentanyl. They will use the killing of black people against each other. They'll use Lil Durk and them. They will use the image of hip hop as a reason for the police to kill us. It's a reason for us to be mass incarcerated. It's a reason for us to be mistreated. Well, they kill each other anyway. These were the comments I got. Well, y'all kill each other anyway. Well, what about rap music? And 90% of the comments, well, he was high anyway. I mean, so he OD'd anyway, and that wasn't even why he died. He OD'd. You need to look at the autopsy report. Just look at these comments, bro. All I gotta say is they don't really care about us. I'm pro-black. I am pro my people. Listen, I am pro. And you know another thing? I'm not trying to unite with nobody. I'm not trying to bring blacks and Latinos together. Not on that shit. I'm not on that shit. I fuck with who fuck with us. I fuck with who fuck with us. And most Latinos don't. And I'm not trying to gap the bridge. I'm not trying to gap the bridge with Mex. I'm not trying to. I fuck with the Latinos that understand that they are part of us, and that's it. I'm not trying to convince no other Latinos that don't think black to think black. I'm not finna convince you motherfuckers. Either you gonna be over here or you ain't. You gonna jump on this ship to freedom, or you motherfuckers gonna stay, trying to be some other shit and please white folks and hate on us. I don't get it, but. Nah, I wish blacks and Latinos would come together, though. I wish I would. But ain't no need of me fighting for it. It's one of them things where you gonna fuck with us or you not. So, and it's more y'all fault than us. Black people would love to fuck with Latinos. Black people in Texas, we love Mexicans. We love them. We would love for them to fuck with us. We would love it. That's why you can come and be a blood anytime you want. You can come be a Crip. You can join all our shit. We can't join your shit. Can't no black man. You can't join the Mexican Mafia. You can't join the Tongo Blast. Your ass can't join the Pisces or the Sonatos or none of that shit. So we welcome y'all and all that shit. And you motherfuckers can come over here and smoke backwoods and listen to Fat Pat and DJ Screw with us. So it's the fact that we don't get accepted. But yeah, them motherfuckers don't give a fuck about us, bro. That's the biggest thing. I know it, bro. You don't have to tell me that. I understand because it's crazy. I'm finna get the curse, Skoby, but I got to get my point across. Most Americans, most non-blacks, including white folks, would agree on the Asian hate crime bill that Joe Biden passed about 2 years ago. All because 4 Asians got beat up at a nightclub by some blacks because they was drunk talking shit. They can agree that it's a hate crime. You can't even say nothing against Asians. They'll agree on that shit. They'll agree. Don't even speak bad about the Jews. We can't even bring up Hitler's name. We can't even bring up his name. But our schools is named after slave masters. Our schools and our streets and our hood is named after a fucking slave master. But we can't even mention old Hitler. We can't mention him. So, everybody agreed that the Jews deserve reparations, even though what they went through only lasted a few decades. What we went through lasted for centuries. Everybody agreed that the Japanese deserve reparations, even though they bombed Pearl Harbor. They attacked America. The shit we went through, we didn't start nothing. We didn't bomb y'all and then y'all brought us into slavery. Nah, bro, we was wrongfully brought over here. So, and ain't went back and been stuck ever since and been broke and been mistreated ever fucking since. It ain't never stopped. It ain't never been a year where white supremacy let off our fucking neck. So I never let off talking about it. So yeah, motherfuckers don't give a fuck about us, but everybody else, they'll agree that the Indians deserve reparations. But most non-blacks will tell you, them lazy motherfuckers don't deserve reparations. But the Jews weren't lazy. They wasn't lazy. Them motherfuckers was begging. They was begging. They was broke, dusty, and begging. with them beards was full of, let me quit. But I'm just telling you, everybody cried for that shit. But people will tell you, fuck them motherfuckers need a job. And ain't nobody been brutalized more than black people in the history of life. Ain't nobody been brutalized more than black people, especially for the amount of time that it's gone on. But most non-blacks in this country will tell you them motherfuckers don't deserve shit. They need a fucking job. They need to get off crack and get off fentanyl. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about us. But we steady want to be accepted. That's why when I see black channels that want to cater to everybody, it pisses me off. I don't want to cater to nobody but black people. I don't give a fuck about an Asian sub. Give a fuck about an Arab sub. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I care about black people. So I ain't for none of that we are the world shit. I'm not trying to unite with nobody. I got my own struggle. I got my own ancestors that suffered. I got my own people that suffered. So I got to deal with that. And once black folks can get together, then I can be on some we are the world shit. We are the world and we are the children. I can do all that shit that Michael Jackson and Stevie Wonder and Tina Turner and them all came together and sang, and Quincy Johnson produced it, and that we are the world shit. Yeah, I can be that shit later. But anyway, back to Skoby. Listen, Kurt Skoby, Skoby. I keep saying Skoby. Skoby. I had to get this shit off my chest, though. I didn't want to make a whole video about it, so I throw shit in. How about that? You motherfuckers deal with it. Sometimes I just like to throw some shit in. So, yeah, I threw that out there. But, yeah, read them comments, bro. Read them comments. Read them fucking comments, bro. They just tell it. You just get to see how America feel about black people. Just read them comments, bro. That's how motherfuckers really feel in real life. They just too much of a bitch when they see you. So, you know, I keep saying without that pistol, I could slap most black men or most gangsters that claim to be gang. I could slap you in your motherfucking mouth without that pistol. If that white boy, without the government, without the army, without the military, without all the power of white supremacy, most white boys, you could walk up and slap them in their fucking mouth. I saw it in prison. I saw when the white boy don't have the protection of the government, what can happen to him. Most of them are weak. Weaker than us, for sure. That's a fact. That's why guns came. That's why the white boy came to Africa with the guns and shit. No. They created that. The bombs and the guns, because they couldn't fight us straight up. They couldn't even compete. It ain't even no competition. You motherfuckers ain't equipped to even fuck with us. So, you look at most of these police officers that choke out black men. Without that pepper spray, without that gun, without that taser, I could slap you in your motherfucking mouth. And that's 99% of white cops. But yeah, you got the system behind you. You got the system behind you. So it enables them to do the evil that they do. But black people, we got a real struggle, bro. And until we fight for ourselves, bro, I don't give a fuck about nobody trying to fight. I don't give a fuck about people caring about black life. We got to care about us. So that's our problem. So, but we too worried about shiny shit and bananas and mangoes and shit. So anyway, Kurt Skoby, Skoby. I'm just telling you, bro. He finna put the 140-pound division on notice real soon. I'm gonna tell you another thing. Kurt Skoby, I've never, at this point, I gotta really go in my bag and think. I don't think I ever seen nobody like Kurt Skoby. I don't think I ever seen nobody like him. For one, he was a highly sought after football player. He from Cali over there by Long Beach. And he was a running back. He 5'8", and he was about 200 then. That motherfucker huge. I seen his football picture. He was a monster. And San Diego Chargers was already looking at him in high school. So he was a high-level athlete. He got into boxing late, and in my opinion, he one of the very few fighters that I've ever seen that got into boxing late, but it don't look like it. It don't look like it. I'm gonna tell you the two best things I can say. It don't look like he just started boxing. It don't. He had to been one of the motherfuckers that was just knocking motherfuckers out in the neighborhood. He grew up fighting. It wasn't just there and he just went to the gym. He had to grew up fighting or something. He had to know. In some of them locker rooms and after football practice, he had to done knocked a few motherfuckers out. I just don't get it. He don't look like he just started fighting. And another thing, Kurt Skoby is one of the only fighters I've ever seen, because I've never liked a lot of muscle on fighters. Never been a big fan of it. He different though, because most fighters with a lot of muscles, they gas out within 4 rounds. Most fighters that are super muscular and buff, they gas out in 4 rounds. Not Skoby. Not Skoby. Not Skoby. And he got a different kind of arsenal. And you know another thing I like about him? He muscular, but he ain't stiff. He athletic as fuck. He a fucking athlete, bro. He a fucking athlete. Kurt Skoby is muscular, but athletic with it, though. Explosive, athletic. I done heard comparisons to Tyson. I'm gonna tell you something. He's nothing like Anthony Yarde. I've been hearing that compare. Yeah, Yarde was swole, and Yarde looked like a heavyweight, especially on fight night. He was a huge light heavyweight, but he didn't wear it like Skoby. Yarde was too wide. Yarde was a little too wide. Yarde low-key should have fought at cruiserweight or some shit. Yarde was just extremely too wide, and he was stiff at times. Another thing I gotta always bring up about Yarde that I must say, and I don't think Skoby got this kind of shit in him. Yarde was a beast until he fought the Great Whites. When he fought Kovalev, and yeah, I heard they done him wrong and he was dehydrated, but you lost to it. You got knocked out by a jab by Kovalev. Okay? Another thing, when you look at most of Yarde's fights, he's the dog. He's the one walking you down, and he don't respect you. When he fought Beterbiev, Yarde was on his back foot trying to box and show the sweet science. He wasn't vicious against Beterbiev. He wasn't vicious. He was scared of the power before he ever felt it. It's the difference. And also, Yarde gas out in every fight. Skoby is different. Skoby wear his muscles. He wear it like I haven't seen many fighters do it like that. It's like you would think, bro, you are too fucking muscular, bro. You too swole. You not gonna be able to fight like. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't know how the fuck. I thought he was a light heavyweight. I thought he was at least a middleweight. When they said 140 during this fight, I was like, what? How the fuck? And I've seen him at weigh-ins. I've looked that up. Bro, he looked like a fucking middleweight, at least. I'm telling you, bro, 140, I don't know how, with all the muscle still on him, but not gassing out. I don't know. It's different. He different. He different. He different. Dumb genetics is different. He got that pure shit in him. He got that pure, he got a pure bloodline. Yeah, like I said about Bruce and Abdullah, he cut from a good piece of cloth. Yeah, he got a good piece of cloth cut from him. So yeah, he different, bro. I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker different. I don't know how he makes 140. I just don't know. Kurt Skoby is huge, and he punched like he look. He punched like he look. He punched. I'm gonna tell you another thing. I wouldn't compare him to Yarde. I wouldn't compare him to Tyson. If it was anybody I was gonna compare him to, I'd compare him to Sean Porter. But he's not as reckless. He's not as reckless. His feet ain't as fast. Sean Porter had fast feet, and Sean Porter had no power. He's like if Sean Porter had power. Not as fast, but he's athletic though. It's the athleticism. He don't have the fastest feet and he don't have the fastest hands, but he's explosive and he leap in with power shots from a unorthodox type angle. It's very hard to contest, bro. It's the athleticism, bro. It's the explosiveness. It's some different shit. A dude that's muscular like that, that's able to do the shit he can do. He a pure athlete. He's one of the best athletes I've seen in a long time. He's one of the best athletes I've seen in a long time. And he got Hank Lundy on his resume. He knocked out Hank Lundy in the second round. That's who Terrence Crawford beat at 140 to become undisputed. Hold on, was it Hank Lundy he beat the... No. It wasn't Hank Lundy that he beat to become undisputed. Was it? Oh, shit, I'm trying to think. It wasn't Hank. No, it was Hank Lundy. No, it wasn't. It was that other dude. I can't think of his name. I think he's from Canada. No, it was the black dude that's from Canada. I can't think of his name, though. It wasn't Lundy. It was that other dude from Canada. But yeah, he got Lundy on his record. He's 11-0 with 9 knockouts. I'm just telling you, bro. Sometimes I get overly excited and maybe I go too far, but I'm just telling you, bro. He'll knock out a lot of motherfuckers right now. I think he ready. Yeah, I think he ready. I think he a contender. I don't see him as no pro. He ready. Because he finna run through anything. They keep giving him fighters that's number 18, and he top 10 ready. He ready for top 10 fighters at 140. He ready right now. I wouldn't give a damn what nobody say. He ready right now. He's a top 10 140 pounder to me. And I think he can fight anybody in the top 10. That's what I think. I think he ready. Oh, and he done spoiled Devin Haney. Yeah, he done spoiled Devin Haney. He done spoiled Regis Prograis. Jaime Munguia, who's a 168 pound. He done spoiled some dudes. And he out there in New York. He's a Muslim. Shout out to you. Shout out to your faith and this and that. And shout out to your story. I want to say he lost his mother. Kurt Skoby is a different kind of dude, man. Different kind of dude. And his power is real. At this point, bro, you got to say he's one of the most vicious punchers in boxing. One punch knockout artist. It ain't no accumulating, none of that shit. Any punch can knock you the fuck out. He hit one dude with a shot, and it didn't even look like a hard shot. And that dude just couldn't even... He got the laying down and talking about this, the back of his head. He was just out of it. Vicious. That dude vicious, and he a serious dude. He different. He is different. I don't know how he make 140. I don't know. I've never seen no 140 pounder that's that fucking huge. I have never in my life seen no 140 pounder that's that fucking big. You know, Sean Porter was wide. You know, he had a wide frame and short like that, but he wasn't muscular like that. This dude is wide. He got a wide frame. He's very muscular, but he's still athletic. You just don't get it. You just don't see that, bro. You don't see that very often. The athleticism to be that fucking muscular. I don't know. I just ain't seen it. Because y'all was not athletic. Not like that. Y'all wasn't very athletic. And his feet was, no. He wasn't near as athletic as Kurt Skoby is. Kurt Skoby is really athletic. Really athletic. Really explosive. Yeah. He'll beat a lot of top 10 fighters right now. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. He'll beat a lot of 140 pounders right now. Oh, and he signed with Lou DiBella. Lou DiBella slick ass. Lou DiBella got a good relationship with Tyrone. He got a decent relationship with DAZN. He got a good relationship with Bob though. But he don't really fuck with Al no more. He used to. He used to fuck with Showtime. But so I could see you, bro, being squeezed in a top rank event. I think you just fought on DAZN in your last fight. So you one of them that don't have a major deal, but you do got Lou DiBella is very connected. And Lou DiBella pretty big on him. I want to say Cambosa signed with Lou DiBella too. It's some fights. He gonna run through some shit. And I think you're gonna be a problem. And I'm already saying you're gonna be a world champion. I don't know how much longer you can make 140. It seems like you comfortable. It just don't look like you 140. It just don't look. He don't look that way on weigh-in. On the night of the weigh-in, he looked like he 168, bro. I swear to God. When they say 140, I can't get over this. He don't look like no 140 pounder at all. He was way bigger than Hank Lundy. He was extremely. He big, bro. That motherfucker big and he's strong. Strong as a goddamn bull. That motherfucker athlete. He an athlete. Real talk. Real talk. Like I said, he's straight out of Cali, but he's training in New York. Gonna be a problem. Gonna be a problem. Cause he's not just a puncher. He's not just an aggressive fighter, and he's very patient. And like I said, he can hit you with shit that you just don't see coming. Cause he do a lot of angles. He do a lot of turns, and he threw a shot. He threw some kind of uppercut from an angle that was just so weird and awkward. But he got great timing too. So he one of them, bro. He clipped that chin enough time. He gonna crack you. So yeah, this is 903 Boxing. I'm your host, George J. With that, I'm out.